So, forgive me for being a little bit late to the party on this one, but I couldn't find the time to talk about it. And if anything, it's kind of interesting, especially since my state in particular is one of the states that would be affected by this. But I have questions. So, it's been brought up that apparently certain states like California, Colorado, Hawaii, Oregon, Vermont, and Washington are no longer allowing you to purchase or at least obtain PC games or not PC consoles, but PC computers, like gaming computers. And including in situations where people were, I guess, buying their PCs from Dell for their Alienware, and apparently it wasn't being shipped out, or the shipping couldn't be continued. And I guess the reason for this is, I guess, certain energy conglomerates are looking at the stats and assuming that PC gaming are the only source of high energy usage, which I would probably be interested to see if there was actually other things that are causing high energy usage in, the states of, again, California, Colorado, Hawaii, Oregon, Vermont, and Washington. But here's the thing, because it honestly, one, I kind of find it ridiculous that they're trying to ban PC games for something like this. And two, I don't think the people who are trying to, set up, and if they've decided to change everything, let me know, because I haven't seen anything on this yet, or at least any updates. But to me, this seems ridiculous, especially with them even considering this, because in this sense, this is very damaging for a lot of people, not just people who go on to the gaming career to play competitively and so on, but for a variety of different people who don't use gaming computers for just gaming, especially when it comes down to content creating and a variety of other jobs. Gaming computers are mostly more used for those types of situations. So it begs the question as to why would they try to ban something when this clearly harms certain people's careers and opportunities to find work. Not only that, but in the situation of this, it's like trying to ban a PC, and I guess it's like just pre-built PCs. So okay, let's say for instance this went through and they banned pre-built PCs from being purchased, which apparently causes that's their focus, is that what causes the energy situation. First of all, if the person, especially if it's high energy, if people are are able to afford it, honestly, why the fuck do people care anyways? Especially if the person is not only purchasing the computer, but is paying for the electricity that they are using for that said computer. Second, including when it comes down to this ridiculous idea of trying to ban PC games, or PC computers, or gaming computers. What's to stop people from, instead of buying a pre-built computer, learning how to build their own computers? In that regard of, periodically collecting the parts that they need to build their own computer. And in turn, you still are having the same issue where it comes down to gaming PCs, where people will, build their own computer, and it will probably still use the same amount of energy, or even more so, than the basic gaming PC. So, this whole idea of trying to combat energy usage by banning a certain object is ridiculous, especially when it seems, honestly, it seems, it just, me personally, it just seems like a targeted attack at a certain demographic or a certain group. I don't know, that might just be me, because I would probably guess, again, There is a variety of other situations or devices that are purchased through the public that people use on a daily basis that would probably produce or use the same amount of energy that a PC or gaming PC would probably use. But I'm not the electrician, unfortunately, so I wouldn't be able to have access to those numbers. And as far as I could probably guess, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody has some sort of bias towards, certain individuals. But that's just me. Anyway, because, again, not to toot my own horn, but it does seem like there's a, usually every opportunity there is a chance to try to dismantle gaming to a certain degree, especially when it comes down to people who don't understand it nor like it. Especially with situations where people have claimed that video games cause violence, that video games cause sexism, racism, teaches you how to hack. Yes, there was somebody who said that. And a variety of other, just very baseless accusations of, gaming and gamers. So, with that, I wouldn't be surprised if, just again, not to toot my own horn, but I wouldn't be surprised if this was another situation where you have somebody who is a clear bias of, the gaming community trying to kind of, take back, or I don't know. But anyway, again, that's just me. What are your thoughts? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Rob Novakast signing off. Have a good one. Take care. Peace.